Alrighty then, what's up, everybody? It's that dog again. It's that time for the dog again. If you look at the planet in the main menu of Planet Console Zoo game here in Planet Zoo on Console Edition, if you look at this planet, I realized that these areas, the colored areas, are actually the biomes. So, like, for example, that's North America, and at the top is the tundra, then the taiga, then there's some, I guess, temperate, desert, and whatever the other one is. I know grasslands, I think, is the other one. And then there's like dark green rainforest down here in Brazil and South America. There's even a little bit of tundra down there, which is like the mountain ranges of Chile and Argentina, and then you go over to here and you can see the layout of Africa, which is like desert, grassland, rainforest in the middle. And so I thought that was really cool that I didn't even think about this until you look at like the biomes and where the animals can live and where they come from. It's just a cute little detail I was thinking about. Anyway, we're continuing challenge mode on the first challenge map, which is Karstmeyer. It's European swampland. We're almost done with this level. I did like 2 streams of this already, so we're almost done. I need like 2 more habitats, maybe 1 more exhibit. But then I also need to like fix a lot of these issues. I'm having a lot of problems with my deer getting constantly sick. So I don't know how to fix this right off the bat. We need... Where's my mechanic? Let's do this the organized way. Okay, you need training. Make sure all the vets and keepers are level 2. And then mechanics are giving me trouble. I need mechanic in work zone 1. He's at the staff room. Of course he is. Of course. So yeah, I have red deer and fallow deer. And the problem is when you have multiple males, they start fighting. So one of these has got to go into the wild. Hopefully that helps out. Have 2,350 guests breed exhibit species that'll happen, and then release 2 wild water buffalo. Wild water buffalo, okay. I can add a light to my camera at night. Look at that. We can see the buffalo in the dark. So, I thought there was 4 in here, because they had a baby, and then the baby, like, grew up. I'm not sure which one of these is the baby. Not this one, because this one's elderly. Yeah, one of these is the last generation baby that's, like, all grown up Rugrats style. It's gotta be this one. Adult, 7.5 years old. And then there's a baby in there, and then, so... Can I release you? What is this option? I can rehome you if you're elderly, but I can't release you into the wild. And I think they can't be too old. So this one could go, but then I would need to find an adult to replace it. Probably in the market. Yeah, we got a moose at the end last time. I'm not even done taking care of the moose. We have to do that today too, before I forget. Wild. There's a female on the market. That doesn't help. I mean, we'll adopt it. We're gonna need a male at some point. Speaking of males, I gotta add contraception to this capybara because it will not stop having babies. It just won't stop. This is insane. Margin told me to get capybaras and that they had offspring like at an insane rate, and I think he even underestimated it because we started with 2 capybaras. There's like 14 of them in here now or something insane. I don't even know what the full count is. I have to click on the gate to find out. Yeah, there's 14. This one's just born, so we can't even put contraception on that. Most appealing habitat species is the Arctic fox. Most appealing exhibit is the anaconda. Okay. We have a bunch of baby capybaras. We have the newts. Let me check if the newts are swimming today. No. They don't feel like swimming right now. And we added the Arctic fox. There's 2 of them, and they're always in the shelter. Not the best habitat for them. It's a little bit too large. They like a really small habitat, but it's alright. And over here we added the moose, but I haven't even done anything for the moose yet. So let's get education board. I think we should probably do audio for the moose. Like have the audio attached to this or something. Because they don't really have a lot of space to view it. Just because of the layout. And I know they could probably see it from over here too. Like people are stopping here to look at the moose. So I'm wondering if I should do audio on this side. Like right here. Or up here. I think up here would be cool. Moose. Alright. We'll put one of these up here. Yeah, this was the plan all along, was to get something like semi-aquatic in between the gator or the badgers and the ibex. I mean, because the gators are on the other side, right? Yeah, my gators are over here, and then my ibex are here, and we have the European badgers in here. I like the badgers. My only problem with the badgers is that they spend 90% of their time in the burrow, and you cannot look in the burrow. Like, you can't see them if they go in there. And my animals are dying of old age already. Letitia. Rest in peace, Letitia. We do have, memorial stuff already for one of the badgers. Look at this. Ophelia. Ophelia, our badger, died, so we put a memorial plate. I don't know if we need one for Letitia. I had no connection to Letitia. I barely knew ye. But yeah, time flies by in this game. Like, we're already in year 16. And it's like 2 streams, maybe 2.5 streams on this one level. Time flies by in this game. Anyway. So yeah, my badger's about to die too. Great. Wonderful. So the moose just got added. I don't know if we got anything for the moose unlocked yet. I don't think so. I mean, there's this feeder. I'm afraid this is gonna, like, roll into the water, though. These float if they go in the water. I just don't want it to. Originally, I was gonna put caimans, but then I was like, you know what? It's a swamp. Let's do moose, because I already have gator, so I feel like I didn't want to just have a bunch of reptiles. We want some other stuff that would live in a swamp area too. The moose doesn't seem to mind the rain at all. Want a soccer ball? Here's a soccer ball. Oh, okay. It rolled on its own. There they go, they're rolling around. It does want a toy, so I guess that's good. I know the Arctic fox are really playful and they can get toys too. Oh! Are these the puppies? Oh my goodness! Oh! They're like dark? They're like dark when they're tiny? They're babies? That's really interesting. Because look at the adult here. Unless this is melanistic. But I don't think so. I don't see a symbol for it. This must be what the babies look like. How many babies did you have? You had like 3 babies. They're dark under the white fur? Oh, it might say that in the Zoopedia. It might say that. The population stays brown both in winter and summer, known as blue morphs. Their coat is dark brown or dark gray, pale on the underside. Okay. So their coat actually can change color too, I guess. But I mean, in the game, there's like melanistic animals and different color variations of animals, so I wasn't sure if that's what was going on. Because I do have a dark fallow deer somewhere. She might still be around. One of these things is not like the other. Or she might have already passed away, I'm not sure. Hard to keep track of the deer. I don't see her right now, though. Oh, I don't think that was Ophelia. Ophelia was a red deer, like a normal red deer. You're not at the bottom of the water, are you? Also, animals can drown. By the way. We had one struggling to get out of the water, and it needed me to pick it up. So, it is possible for animals to drown, but as long as there's like a smooth slope, like if there's a traversable thing for them to get in and out, they'll be fine. Like, see, they can get up in and out. It was just like over here, awkwardly, like stuck behind a rock or something. But yeah. I really like the Arctic fox. They just had puppies. So we gotta get you some toys here. I'm gonna have to see what the vet research says. Because I don't trust this vet research too much. Sometimes it says you unlock things and then you find out, no, you really didn't. One of my exhibit species just gave birth to, I don't even know which one it was. Probably the salamander. Nope. Although they are pregnant. It's not the bullfrog, that's alone. Could be the newt. Yep. He was the newt, alright. Where is that under? Exhibit Animal Market? There we are. How much do they go for? $300. Okay. Yeah, the single anaconda too. So the anaconda's not going to do any breeding. We'll just replace it when it dies. It's right there in the middle. Big yellow anaconda. And then so the plan eventually is to get this area here to be like one big habitat. I don't know if I'm gonna do caiman or something else. I think it would make sense to do caiman since the gators are right there. That would be the easy thing to do. But we might have another option, and then to get a habitat up here, but there's like barely any ground space. This is the edge of the map, so maybe just some facilities and shops. I didn't realize I was so close to the edge back here. I could try to branch this way and then have something tucked behind the fox. I could try to do that. I don't think that would be terrible. Or get rid of this water and then have this be like a habitat right here. That would work too. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I don't hate that idea. Increase size. Flatten to surface. Yeah, I'm still learning stuff about the animals. I mean, there's so much to learn. There's so much to learn. I didn't know that about Arctic foxes, though. Or if I did know it, I forgot it. Like, there's a couple animals where the baby visually looks different. Like, the tapirs, I think, is the most obvious. Like, the tapir babies are, like, spotted and striped. And then the adults are just, like, black and white. So there's a couple of animals that are like that. So I wasn't sure if it was like, oh, the babies look different, or it's a color pattern difference, or I guess in that case, that's just how the Arctic fox is. But they seem like a super fun animal. Like, they play around a lot. And they have a whole bunch of puppies. They've got some really cool, like, playful interactions between, like, a pair. Like, not just mating, but they like, actually will fight and play around and stuff. And, like, look at it. It's doing the snoot in the snow thing. They, like, dive head first into the snow. That's in the game, and it's, like, digging. Look at that. That's so cool. I'm seeing new stuff, like, all the time with the animals. There's so many animations. It's mind-blowing. This game is mind-blowing. Like, so much work. I don't know how Frontier did it. Like, Jurassic World Evolution is one thing. This is, like, insane. How many different, like, animal behaviors are so accurate. Like, just a flick of the ear from the buffalo. Simple stuff like that goes a long way in a game like this. It's kind of crazy. The deer will, like, shake their heads to shed their antlers. There's a lot. They flick their tails around. They spin around. I don't know if we've seen any crazy... Oh, the badger, like, will stand on its 2 feet to play with the sprinkler. There we go. Habitat. I need one-way glass, game. Give me the one-way glass. Multiple animals not in their ideal temperature range. Like the capybara. Well, that's the game's fault. I can't change the weather. Not in challenge mode, it won't let me. $30 to $52. I could spend to make it constantly 52 degrees. Okay. So you can set these to be exact. There's probably a way to highlight and do them all at the same time. I just don't know how to do that yet. $50 degrees exactly. Yeah, there was an issue a while ago with the temperature and stuff for all the animals, and they fixed it, like in one patch. It actually lists the temperature requirements. Like if you click on any animal, it'll be under, I think, yeah, it's under environment. So the environment tab will give you plants, coverage, temperature range, and then ideal plant range. And then it'll tell you if they hate stuff. So they hate these holly trees, but I'm keeping the holly trees because I like the way they look. They don't seem that mad about it. Some animals are more picky about plants than others. The capybara don't seem to be too upset. The inspector has left. Education is still only 4 out of 5 stars. What are people looking at from here? The hell? They see the ibex from all the way over there? That wasn't the intended idea. Yeah, that's cool that they can see them from over there, but... Okay, so we have enough space to have something here, and then maybe... Where's the staff path? Yeah, maybe have a staff path like that. To go to like a gate. And what other... I don't know what other facilities I need. Hot dog squad. Staff room. Probably a keeper hut over here would help. Because the closest one is way over here. I feel like walking across that bridge and around is gonna take a while to get to the moose. Keeper hut. Challenge. Okay. We're not even thinking about money. So in this challenge, you start with 40,000. We have made so much money, and I think most of it's just been ticket sales. I don't even know how I made 330,000. It's insane. Doing too good. Doing too good. Could probably even hire another keeper too. Something died. Uh-oh, capybara's about to inbreed. No! Put it in a box or send it to the wild. That's the only way I know how to stop that from happening. Alright, moose is done. Do. Is this a dead badger or a sleeping badger? They need water. The badgers need water. So we got something for the moose. What did we get for the moose? I think just another snowball. Enrichment. A sprinkler. Just more shelters. God dang it, game. Don't you understand? It's too dark. Don't you understand? I actually need toys and not just more of the same thing. See, my current issue with the game right now is that this says enrichment level 2 not yet researched for the Anaconda. But if I go over to vet research, right? And we click on this, you can clearly see Anaconda's at level 3. So either that's not working or it's restricted by the challenge mode. And I wish if it was restricted, it would just keep it locked. Because some things are locked and they have like a lock on them. And it's like, oh, you can't do this in challenge. And that's fine. But it was like, hey, you got a reward. And then I went to see what it was and it was nothing. So I feel like that's a bug. It doesn't seem like that's how the game should work. We need a drink over here, like a drink shop over here too. Okay. Just another gulpy soda. It's simple. Doesn't have to be another slush. There's a donation bin for the moose. It's gonna be a hard call to get one on this side for it. But we'll go, we'll try. Hey, you can see them. Go over here, you see the moose, then you see the ibex right after. These were constantly escaping, but it seems like they're fine now. Now that the alligators are on the other side of the fence, they're like, nah, I don't want to go over there anymore. I don't think I want to go over there and mess with the gators. So this should be marked correctly, right? Yes, Arctic. Then this should say moose. Okay. And then we have space to do something here. There are tapirs. I know the tapirs can go with the capybaras, but I feel like there's no room in that capybara habitat for anything else besides what's there. So tapirs being separate is a maybe. Sea lions require a lot of water. We need something that would live in a swamp. Warthogs, those are pretty simple. We could do a warthog. I think there's a Barabusa on the list too. Lynx is a maybe because it's Europe. Some more badgers. I don't see the Barabusa. Unless it's, is it southern? Yeah, it's like a southern animal, right? Spectacled sun bear. I don't see any Barabusas anymore. There's the caiman. Sun bear would be interesting. Bears can live in a swamp, right? These are like Malaysian, though. Wasn't there a grizzly on the market? What if we do a grizzly bear? What if we do a big grizzly bear? 750. No climbing required, but I know from having grizzlies before that they can climb. See, because it says they don't require climbing, but the boundary has to be grade 4 climb proof at 6.6 feet. So it's like they can climb, they just don't need to. Which is weird. Because there's like 2 or 3 different types of climbing in the game. One is animals that can like pounce and jump. Then there's like level 2, which is basic climbing, which is like tigers, bears, stuff like that, where they can climb a tree or go onto a platform. And then there's like climbing level 3, which is like a lot of the higher grade monkeys and maybe the cloud leopard and like the anteater and stuff like that can like hang upside down and do all kinds of crazy things. So I think a grizzly is a good call. That's what we'll do. Grizzly. And I'll take the male, actually. We will put you... Where's quarantine? We'll put you in quarantine for now. Just in case you come sick. And what's 6.6 feet, grade 4. There is steel mesh. What's feet to meters? How many meters is 6 feet? Anybody know? I'll make it climb proof. It has to be climb proof. That might be tall enough though. So this was the the barrier upgrade was for the steel mesh. I think grizzlies don't need water, but they can swim. The deer are fighting. This is gonna be a huge habitat. They're not gonna need all this space. Don't worry, I'll go around and edit the climbable stuff. Oop. There it is. Yes, swap that. So it's bending inwards because they can't climb upside down, I guess. I don't know. Looks good. Okay. So how much space is that? I think I can already tell this is too much space. Yeah, this is about twice what we actually need. It's insane. Some of the animals, like, I feel like a grizzly is a huge animal. And it doesn't need any space at all. How much is that? That's still too much. But I think that might do it. I can't. Let's smooth this out. If I could get a little bit of water, not like swimmable water, but water to stand in. And it might look okay. Just a little bit. Quarantine passed. Bear is ready to leave. Okay. Grab the bear. You don't always have to quarantine animals, but it came from a weird outside source. It didn't come from a zoo. You can get animals from like pet trade and black market or something, and then they're probably going to be not great condition. I can see the trash on the path. No. Do 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 do. These people are dumb and they're looking at animals from like a mile away. They're looking at ibex from over here. I can't even see them. Just go around the other side. I wouldn't even consider that a vantage point. The moose is now complaining about temperature. 70 to 79. It is 79. Don't be mad. Don't be mad, Mr. Moose. Don't be mad, Mr. Moose. Whoa! You saw him jump? Oh my goodness. He's upset. He says no. He had the hops. Here's my grizzly. Deontay the grizzly bear. So I like to make caves for the bears. North America temperate. I like to make caves for the bears. North America temperate. How large are you? You're about the size of this rock. I'll make a quick little cave. Doesn't have to be fancy, just has to be functional. Mm-mm. Do 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 do. Oh, it was there. It was where I needed it. Let's see. Let's go like that. And then pick a big one here. Welcome to Rock Placement Simulator. This is what people do in these games for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. This is like the majority of the gameplay. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. That's the funny part. You just place rocks all day. It was almost where I wanted it to. Do 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 do. Alright, this is a cave. You just have to believe. You just have to use your imagination. And pretend that this is how caves look. You won't see most of this anyway. So it's okay. Do 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 do. There we go. This is going to be the top. And this is one of the hardest parts, is to get like a front side. And we're gonna rotate this. Push this back. I feel like there's got to be smaller rocks too somewhere. I mean, this is kind of smaller. There might be fake rocks under like props and stuff. I'm not sure. Like, we know there's a fake log, so I'm assuming there's got to be a fake rock somewhere in this game. Do 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 do. Plus, doing this will help me later. Like, for when I am gonna be doing a lot of this stuff in Sandbox, I need the experience. This is good experience. Just time played. Okay, so uh-oh. You glitched into the rock. There you go. Got himself out. Alright, we have traversable area. As long as he can't, like, climb up and out, we're good. Now, there is, there are waterfall tools. I would imagine that's under special effects. Water fall top 10 meters. Uh-oh. I've always find this stuff to be a little bit difficult because it's like hard to tell which direction it should be facing because it's water. It's kind of just weird how some of these things work. Like the placement of it. It's like, okay, this is the top of it. So we want one like that. But it's like, need to be a little bit above. I'm not exactly seeing it very well. I don't like to see the object. Like, I don't like to see the thing that creates the water. But yeah, I understand sometimes that may be necessary. Is it going with gravity? I think it's going with gravity. There's a little waterfall. Might not be perfect, but there's bear poop. That's the important part. Alright, we're gonna save. We're gonna save there. I don't have to do that again. Yeah, waterfalls are really difficult. Like, really, really difficult. It seems like there's even less options. Like, Planet Coaster had a ton of water effects. And there's just not as many here, for some reason. I feel like this game, you kind of need that habitat stuff. You need those environmental options. I wonder if you can drink that water. That'd be interesting. So let's get his basics out of the way. The bear requires food and water. Okay, done. Then he does need a little sleeping area. We're gonna put that right here. Perfectly in the cave that we made. We already have some things unlocked for the other animals. So there's like a scent marker. Bears are one of those animals with like crazy strong noses. I feel like aren't bears and dogs on the same like level of nose power? Give them a soccer ball. And then you can see there are some climbing items. So if we're gonna do climbing stuff, I want it to be like not next to that. We don't want them to be able to climb out. I'm curious what would happen if we put like this kind of climbing log on the ground. Because I know it goes this way by default. So what happens? Like if I put this tree trunk like down like that. Will he, like, walk on it? Because that's kind of what I want him to do. Bears are large, so we would probably need a platform like this. I'm still getting used to how these climbing platforms and things work. Oh. Come on now. I feel like it's been nighttime this entire game today. Where's the grizzly bear? There he is. Okay. So, traversable area. Yeah, this isn't highlighted in green. So, I guess if it's on the ground like that, he can't climb it. Which is lame. That's lame. Do. It's too dark. We need lights. We need more light. What the hell? Where were those? These ones. I need these ones. Get out of the way, idiots. You're standing where there's a bench. I'm gonna have to move this bench. I'm gonna have to move this bench. I don't understand why they're choosing right there to look at the ibex. There we go. Now we're sitting. Yes, I know there's a big gap in the power grid. I know. Tickets are underpriced. They're $17. You really want me to go to $20? I'll go to $20. I'm not done with the bear. I haven't even started taking care of the bear yet. We're barely there. Okay. Grizzly bear. He doesn't want this much soil, but he wouldn't mind smooth rock. And short grass. And for plants, let's go. I did tag it correctly. Let's see. Giant red cedar, huh? And some of these may be climbable, and we can change that. $66 to 68 degrees. What about an elm tree? Oh, you like the elm tree, okay. You like that elm tree. I don't want those climbable either. I'm not taking chances of having the grizzly escape. I don't want to spend the day dealing with that. Hey, why'd you get reboxed? He was up there. He was having a good time. Don't rebox him. Don't rebox the boy. I didn't do that. I don't know why they did that. Daniel, you look like you could eat a pork bun. I could use a pork bun right about now. How's it going, my boy? We're taking care of a grizzly bear right now. Here it is. We're just putting plants in the habitat for the grizzly. How was your stream, Dan? Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Yep. For bot protection and no other reason. It's been that way for like months, by the way. And it does not protect me against bots at all. But it's getting me followers, so I'm not turning it off. If someone wants to really chat, I guess they're gonna have to follow. I don't care anymore. You never noticed it? Because you've been here forever? Yeah, what are you, following me? How dare you, Dan? Following me around? Anyway, I'll give you a shout out. I know you were just chatting, but you weren't playing anything? Is there any games you've been going through? I know you've been going through Yakuza always, but what Yakuza are you speedrunning now? Which one are you speedrunning now? Okay, you got your little garden plants. And then you got rocks. And you got big trees. Speedruns are on hold for a while? Oh, I see, okay. I kind of like the fact that you can see the waterfall from inside, actually. I was going to change that, but I don't mind it. What? Did this change the land area when I did that? I changed the land area when I did that. That's a problem. That's a small problem. I mean, we can expand back here. The good news is we can expand. Do. That's still not enough. 650. He's going backwards. Maybe it's because he can't get back there. How's Planet Zoo going? We're playing challenge mode. It's really fun. When the game is not fighting you with the pathing and some other little hiccup things, when it's actually like running properly, there's a lot of fun to be had. There's so much to do in this game. Like, there's not just animals, but you also have the staff management, facility management, guest management. You have to make sure everything is running smooth. You've got to deal with exhibits, which are a totally separate thing. We have a bullfrog. Ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. We got capybaras. We've got Arctic fox. Tick, 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 frantic, tick, 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 tock. One of them grew up again. A couple of them are going white. Full white mode. A blood scent marker. It smells like blood. They need more toys. That's not enough. They need more. We got a moose, a big meese, and then we just added the grizzly, so trying to figure out what's going on with this spatial requirement. Because it's just barely there. Get it? Barely. Yeah, he can't get back here. I think that's the problem. He's like blocked. There it goes. Was that your complaint? Yeah, that fixed it. That tree just needed to move. Release you into the wild. Okay, I need to do a deer population check real quick. So this is how we're gonna do it. We go to red deer first. Alright, there's 7. One is an outsider because of the gender ratio. There's too many males. There's too many males. We might have to send this one to a trade. Population control is something I don't fully understand yet, and I'm trying to figure it out, but there's a lot to learn in terms of that stuff. Because every animal is different. And there's not enough fallow deer, so I need to get more fallow deer. Trading animals like they're trading cards? Kinda. It's kinda like that. So what was there for fallow deer, just so I know? We need a couple females. $69. Nice. Oh, is that an albino? Is that an albino? The white coat, Lacoustic? Is that the same as albino? Or is it just, this is just a white coat one? I have to get it. I have to. I have to. It's not even a question. It's like, wait. Just, that's what we gotta do. Yeah, this is red deer and European fallow deer living together in my first habitat as soon as you enter. I can't wait to see it. Oh, it's magical. What would you do if you saw this in the wild? I don't think technically that's albino, right? Because don't albinos have like pink eyes? I think this is just a white coat thing. That's so sick. This is so cool. I got a trophy for having it too. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Well, I don't know what Lacoustic means. I'm sorry. I must have skipped that class in biology. Speaking about having too many animals. The fire salamander have decided to have babies again. This is how people make money, by breeding exhibit animals. So yeah, my first exhibit animal is this fire salamander, which are native to Europe and the swamplands, so they fit perfectly in this habitat, or in this zoo, which is in Europe, swamplands. The temperate biome, there's badgers. We've got wild water buffalo. There's a couple of them in there. Capybaras. Lots and lots of baby capybaras. The baby caps. Probably too many babies. And we have the crested newt. Let's check if they're swimming. Every time we check on these, I want to see if they're swimming, and then they're not. Oh, this one is. There he goes. I like to watch them swim. There's not too many aquatic exhibit animals, so... I'm assuming the bullfrog swims, too. I just haven't seen him ever do it. Because he's got water in his tank. There's some stuff for you to play around with. What'd you do? Oh god, he's falling over. He's doing front flips. He fell down. Did you fall down? You're not injured, are you? He's just awkward. He's an awkward grizzly. He's rubbing his butt on this thing. The badger is stressed out. Why? I don't even know what the population number of my badgers are anymore. It's hard to keep track. Once you start going, that's like the next difficulty thing. Oh, because there's no female. There's 2 boys and no girls. Well, that's the problem. These numbers are all off for the badgers. And there's only boys on the market. Sorry. There's nothing I can do. You'll just have to be stressed out for a while until a female shows up. So I'm not sure if it's worth getting a utility thing out here for 1 light. Because there's no way I can get a habitat over here. That's just not happening. But I could probably squeeze a utility and maybe 1 facility building over here. Maybe 1 more shop. I think I can highlight and copy in challenge mode. Right? I can save as blueprint, but I can't duplicate more than 1 building at a time. That's silly. But I can't use blueprints in challenge mode, so I have to build this again? That seems dumb. That seems kinda dumb. Alright, well, hold on. I have no idea what work zone this would be considered. I guess part of this one. Which is 3? Where's the shell? Give me the shell. Yeah, we have to align this perfectly. I think that's dumb. I feel like they should just put a slushy shop in here so I wouldn't have to do this. Because to me, it's like, who cares? It's not even perfect. Gulpy Slush. The whole point of this is it's like the next price point. It's like you go from soda to slushy to milkshake to whatever the last thing is. Coffee? I don't think coffee is the most expensive one, no. That would make sense. Work zone 3. And we take this thing off. And we go to... signs, wall signs, shop signs, Gulpy, slush. No. God damn it. I have to put it on the other side. How is that? Oh, this has to be litter then. This is just trash.
Whoa!
It's just trash. Okay, so utility. Is there anything else I need? I have keeper hut. Probably don't need another one of those. I've got 2 vet surgeries, 2 research, 2 workshop, staff room, quarantine. I don't think I need anything else. That should complete my power grid though, yep. I just need one more of these. On the bridge. Captain to the bridge, please. Pluto TV gave Deep Space Nine its own channel now. It used to be pitted in there with Voyager, and now they're like 3 separate channels for Next Gen, Voyager, and Deep Space Nine. It's kind of a win for all of us, I would say. And every time I see Voyager on TV, it's the same episode. I'm not even kidding. Every time I turn on Pluto TV, it's the episode where Ensign Kim first meets Seven of Nine and has like a crush on her because Jerry Ryan is hot. And she's like, would you like to copulate? And he's like, excuse me? And she's like, your pupils are dilated. I can tell that you find my body physically attractive. Human sexuality is completely normal. However, your feelings are irrelevant, and we must focus on the task at hand. Like, she's still part Borg. And he's like, a boing. You know what I'm talking about, Mog. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Also, that's a really awkward point to join in on the stream. Hello. Nothing? You didn't hear nothing. Look at my alligator. Here, be distracted by my animals. Yeah, we just need one more habitat and then we're done with this challenge. This today took a little bit longer than I thought it would. But look at my white deer. Guys, did you see my white deer? I got a special white deer. Technically not albino, but it is a white coat. We had a black one earlier. I think it must have died because I don't see it. Unless it's this one and it's all grown up. This one looks like it has a black head. Is this it? How do I see if it's melanistic? Because this one looks like it's got a darker head, doesn't it? It is too dark in this freaking game. Oh, my bullfrog's gone. We need a new bullfrog. Oops. That's not what I wanted. I clicked the wrong thing and now I have 2 anacondas. It's okay, I can get rid of it real quick. Where? I was trying to tag this button. American Bullfrog. Okay. Now we got sticks in there. See, it gave me the next level of enrichment. Maybe it was a bug. I don't know. It's up here. Oh, it's around the bamboo thing. Look at it. Look at my snake. That's cool. It's slithered up there. Look at this. Look at this big noodle. There's a big noodle. Dash a big noodle. Okay. So while we research the next thing for the bear, we have one final area for a habitat. And together, I would like to choose an animal. I want everybody's input, please. Europe, temperate swampland. Think about it. Put it on the fault line. The options we have are the tapir is still an option. I'd be okay with that. Tapir or warthog, lynx, or there's 2 type of tapirs. These are Malayan tapirs. I'd rather get the South American ones though. Or the caiman. I think, is the final option. The new Warbond drops tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be playing it. I'll be streaming. You're welcome to join. That's the plan for tomorrow, is to stream Helldivers, so. The only reason I didn't do it last week is because I had some IRL stuff I had to do at the time. That was literally the only reason I didn't play. I'm not sure if Cayman is the right choice since we already have American alligators. So I'm going to say I'm feeling Tapir. I think that's what I want to do. I think we want to do the tapirs here. The Bard's tapir, which are the South American ones, not to be confused with the Malaysian ones. And these require not a lot of space, but definitely need a little bit of water. Grade 2 fencing. The number is 1 to 2. So it's going to be right here. We're just going to make a little circle. Make this like 4 meters or 3.5 meters. Make this all windowed. This is already too large of a habitat. Do. Okay, so this is a lot of water and space, but it should be fine. Now we just have to smooth this out, which means remove the water first and push this down here. Do. Well, the problem is I'm going to have to throw them in here, right? Either way. It's just barely gonna be enough. Okay. Tapir. Just get one. We'll just start with one, and then we'll worry about the numbers later. One boy.
Sarah Obajola Montu Tilabelio. No, Mujana was Fera. Hello, Eva, mapped himself in.
And it's there. Give him a little bit of privacy. Info on that side. And info on this side. And one speaker somewhere over here. It's already in there. Our tapir is already swimming happily ever after. So this will be the last animal, at least for today's challenge mode here, but then we've got other plans after, so. Can we just get a easy pre-made shelter, please? Would make my life easier. Make my life easy. Wait, it should like these. It doesn't like these? It doesn't like those. Has to be South America, huh? Temperate. It should tag it. There's a giant lily pad. You know how I love these giant lily pads. I love them. that's not what I'm looking for. Looking for big trees. There's no way it likes the holly. I'm calling bullcrap on that one. Really? Okay, fine. You know what? Whatever you say. I like these too. This tree is cool. Like the little windy vines around it already. It's really sick. The Swiss cheese plant. Is that actually what these are called? Swiss cheese plants? Who named it that? Why would you name it that? It doesn't even really look like Swiss cheese. I guess there's holes in it. Doo-doo. Underwater. Oh, look at this. There's a yellow tree. I'm throwing that in there just because I think it looks really cool. Some little bananas. Okay, it got reboxed. Sometimes they get reboxed randomly, and I don't understand why. I guess because I made some change to its traversable by doing all that. Give it a bed. It's I think a medium-sized animal. As far as the game is concerned with how the beds work. Yeah, it'll fit on that. And since it's technically like a rainforest animal, I'll do a specialized heater on each side at exactly 75 degrees exactly. All the time. Mr. Tapir. It would be cool if I could make like a bridge out of that log that I could climb on or walk across. That would be kind of cool. But I feel like that would take a lot of effort that I'm not willing to do right now. Get food, water. Call a keeper over. Something for the grizzly is done. We're almost finished with this challenge mode. Like 2 more things and then we're home free. And get rid of some of these Arctic foxes. There they go. Reset that population because there was too many in there. We had something for the grizzly. There's a rose, or what is it? A fire hose ball. It's a ball full of fire hose that I can toss around. Doesn't matter where that goes, I don't think. Give the bear something to play around with, is the point. So, where's the other speaker? The other speaker is for... What is this for? Is this for the moose? Yeah, we didn't get to put one over here yet. Alright, so our current educational speakers are for the capybara, the moose, and the tapir. Because you don't need speakers on everything. Because then they get, if there's too much noise, the animals get upset. Because the animals can hear it too. It depends on the animals. Some animals are more shy than others, so some animals need like one-sided glass. I think technically the foxes needed that, and we didn't get it. So that's the only thing I'm missing. But I didn't see it even on the list now. Like when I edit barrier. Yeah, it just gives me glass, not one-sided glass, which is weird. Because I've definitely done like the habitat and barrier upgrades so far. But, just have to clean this. Because there's a lot of capybaras in there. Make sure all my staff are trained properly and save it, and we're done. For challenge mode on this level. No, we're probably never going to be done with the game. Okay, training. Training. Thank you for the follow. Maybe I can make stairs, like for the tapirs to climb? I could do that, but it would take an hour. It would actually take an hour to do it. We're not going to do that. Maybe another time. Maybe in Sandbox one day. But not today. We're going to start the next one. Because that one's done. That one was actually done. All we needed was that final animal.
Whoa. Whoa.
That was the objective complete there.
Whoop.
How's it going? How are you doing? How about that? How about them apples? I turned it upside down on you. You didn't expect that. You didn't expect the streamer to care about your well-being, but here I am, being a nice guy. You're just playing with your zoo? Are you on console or PC? Either one is fine, but I'm on console, obviously. And I gotta say, the last patch fixed a lot of shit, so it's been running really smoothly. It's not perfect. There's a few little things that still need to be fixed, but for the most part, it's working, which is important. I think I've had one crash in my total playtime ever since release. So that's good. A couple little bugs and hiccups, but they fixed most of it. And now we just have to deal with the annoyance of the pathing system. But there's nothing I can do about that. That's just how Frontier does pathing. It's weird because the pathing in Jurassic World Evolution is so basic that it never becomes a problem. But in this game, it's like, if you try to make a staircase or an elevated platform with the pathing, the game's like, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna do challenge mode in the Goodwin house, and my question is, if I leave the pre-made stuff, or the animals shouldn't be in there, right? Because I know the Goodwin has like the panda and like the peafowl, and I think there's like a rhino at the beginning of this is like the first level in game, and I want to do challenge mode on that level, but I don't think the animals will come with it. The pre-made buildings will be with it. Let's just see. Let's just load it and see what's the deal. Realistically, this is probably where I should have started. But we did the career mode, and then that's like the first scenario is that level. Look at this. Oh yeah, it's all pre-built. Are there animals in here though? It's already guests going on. Okay, so the animals they're already in here. They're already in here. So you don't really need to do anything. Increase the poison frog's education. Where's the poison frog at? frog. Well, if it's in here, nobody's gonna see it. This is why. This is the problem. Nobody can see it because it's back hidden back here. There's already speakers. Uh-oh. How do we increase, Huh. How do we increase education if this is like...
Oh, pero sí, espero que sea.
I wonder if this will help. It's not even tagging the thing that's near it. Because that's for habitats and not for exhibits. Can you do an animal talk about it? Look at these lemurs. Yeah, this is like the first level of the game. Going back into this. I don't know how to do that. Because I think... could you do it with the screen panel? This would, like, just direct people to it. That's not the same thing. Yeah, this is for that. Could you link this to an animal? Oh, it only goes for certain only certain animals. You like push the button and it makes the sound, and you're like, what animal makes that sound? And this is like cat or Maya or llamas. Is this a cat or a llama? I think it's what it's trying to say. Oh wow, hippos, armadillos. Why is there a map of Africa? Which one is the hippo foot? It's number 1. He was number 1. Those are cool. I actually kind of love stuff like this in the game. Like these educational tools. These are really nice. And then there's like this animal talk seating. And you can have tours. I'm really not sure how the tours work. That's something we'll have to figure out at some point. But you can hire an educator. And they'll do like an animal talk point like once a month. And then people will learn about that animal. And I'm not sure if you can do that for a habitat or not. There's no warthogs in the warthog thing. So there is stuff to do on this level. Common warthog. There's a bunch of visiting players here. These are probably people that just started the game and they're on the first level. Wait, what's happening? What's your alert? The alert is your name is impossible to spell or pronounce. That's the problem. See, there's one-sided glass on the back for the train, so it doesn't see the train. Thank you for the lurk, I do appreciate that. Yeah, there's some cold area over here. I'm not really sure what the temperature needed for the snow leopard likes cold. I know that. 70 to 79. It's not crazy about these trees. That seems too cold. I mean, that seems too warm. Like, don't they need snow? You can't have snow in 50-degree Fahrenheit weather. What's this one set to? Yeah, this one's like 32, man. They're snow leopards. Don't they like the snow? Someone explain this to me. Yeah, they need snow. You can't have snow without the proper temperature, game. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like they gave the temperature numbers for the animals. There's no way the snow leopard numbers are correct. 50 to 79 doesn't make sense. There's no way. This being like 32 would make sense. I want to see it like climb across these. That would be really fun. Do we have work zones in this level? Oh, we do. Vets for the snow leopard. Is there a keeper for the snow leopard? Lions, wolves, hippos, grizzly bears. There's like 2 things for lions, 2 things for elephants. Do not feed the animal. I don't know if they could, if they wanted to. How would they? That's a high wall. They can't throw food that high, can they? Alright, well. There's snow leopards in there. We got giraffes. Bump in some music. Why is there not an education thing up there?
La numel. Celebratorlo.
Let's try to get this like perfectly in place. Try taking a photo of this, people. What if I just dropped them in there? So there's zebras down here too. Zebras and giraffe in the same thing. I like this viewpoint too. I don't know if this is actual mesh or a pre-made fence. They can't get there because of the terrain. So this is a good idea, like raise terrain around an edge and then put a small fence. As long as it's an animal that's not super crafty at escaping, you'll be fine. So this is the grizzly. There it goes. He's happy now. I need to like look around and see. Yeah, this is the zoo log. But there are some branches that are climbable too. Just trying to take notes from the game and what I can implement to my zoos later on. Hey, warthogs. So we gotta take care of these. Oop. Grasslands of Africa. Just have to do the basic plant life. Okay. What the hell? Try to squeeze this tree out there. Does this count as coverage? Kinda. A little bit. Not a lot of coverage, but a little bit. There we go. The hook-thorn acacia tree. Let's fast forward to the night. Release one tortoise to the wild. I think we're going to discard the other one because I have no idea how to even do it. And if I go here, tortoise, warthog, and so it resets you to level 1. I have to keep that in mind. Which means they start without like enrichment. But they have most everything else that they need. I mean, there's a feeder in there. I hate peacocks. I hate you. Sorry. A train. What is this? Titan beetle. Yellow anaconda. Bunch of shops over there. This is, I have no idea because there's no education board. The lion should have an obvious thing for it. Well. There we go. Uh-oh. There's no power back here. That's, problematic. Because that's a habitat. There's all these lights without power. Why would they do that? Why? There's definitely no way to put a utility back here. Unless you snuck it here, but then people will get mad. I can put one up there. Okay, hold on. Grab this. That was a sign for the wolves. That's not correct. Why is this not snapping to the path anymore either? I feel like these should snap to the path. Like, I know I could just put the screen on the glass, but that's not what I want to do, game. Yeah, this sign is like for the wolves. The wolves are back here somewhere, I think. That's the elephants. Where are the wolves? I don't even know where they are. What is this? This is the hippos. It's underwater, that's why you can't see it. There's the wolves. Elephants. Multi-tier train station. This goes to this one, which is incomplete. So, at some point they want you to fix that. And then this looks like there's supposed to be water up here too. Click. Pop the balloon. Giant tortoise. Where is the tortoise? Release into the wild. That was easy. There's still 2 left, so they're doing just fine. Okay, there's audio education for those. Quarantine and Animal Trade Center. See, I wish I had this earlier. You put these together, you save this building. This should already be a blueprint. It might be. This actually might be like a pre-made blueprint. And you can't use a lot of blueprints in challenge mode for some reason. Like some of them I can, and then others it's just locked. And then the images aren't all loading, so this is a animal burrow for something. Large animal. Like I wonder if this is already saved. Because I could see myself using that. Because it's really basic. The Q&T. Quarantine. And Trade Center. That's not a blueprint, then what is? You know? So we just got something for my Snow leopard. What did we get for you? I think you already have some of these in here, though. Yeah, you already have these in here. Excuse me, Mr. Leopard. You already have this toy. There's a picture of horses, but I think it was for zebras. I know there is a horse in the conservation pack, but I don't think PS5 is going to get that for a long time. That was like one of the last DLCs on PC. Reduce crime. Do we have security cameras? Have a few. Not enough. Imagine getting robbed in front of a warthog. You know how embarrassing that would be? We'll hire another security guard at some point too. Security. Guards. Just random ones roaming around should solve that. And yeah, I don't know about the... There's too many work zones in this level. There's no way I can keep track of all of them. Like, this is insane. It's like 100 million. The lion side, caretakers, I think is technically the front. This is just for vendors, like this, that's unnecessary. Because they all have to use the same staff room anyway. I guess you can link the staff room to multiple work zones, but that just sounds complicated. Warthog, tortoise, elephant, bear. What are you doing? You're making a mess. That's food enrichment, but they need a toy as well. Crime reduced. Okay, let's save. There. Do. So there it is. There's the Goodwin house. This is like the main character's house, and then he opened a zoo in his backyard because he was a billionaire and he didn't know what to do with his money. Same? No, I wish. You could totally put an exhibit back here. 100%, right? Why? What are you obstructed by? Don't be obstructed. Lame. I think that's kind of lame. That's obstructed. It kind of looks like I can. Don't obstruct me. Is this a staff path? I don't even know in this game anymore. This is a staff path. I don't know what the fuck this is. I think it's a staff path, but it doesn't make sense why there would be one like that. Weird. I don't want to add an exhibit. That'll just break the game, I think. Is that a little baby turtle? That's a little baby turtle. I mean, as little as a giant tortoise can be. I thought there would be Galapagos tortoise, but apparently that's a different thing. Because isn't this the one from Africa? Yeah, this is like an African tortoise. Bring me to the birth. Are you the one that was born? Welcome to the world, baby zebra. The zebra has been born! We're just doing any challenges that pop up here on this level. Do. Yeah, there's lights in this habitat, but the thing is, like, in order for that to work, you still need the power grid to cover everything. I don't think there's any way to upgrade the size of your power grid. I don't think that's an option.
Sell Ramo brick?
That's a gorilla statue. It's an ATM info booth. A lot of area here. So I don't know what this was supposed to be for. Something tropical. That likes playing with balls. If you know what I mean. That's not what I meant. I don't know what this is for. Place down a transformer or solar panel for more power? But there's no space. That's the problem. There's no space over there. Because it's like an elevated path between two habitats. It's like right here is the issue. There's no way. The train station there's like a train track. It would make people upset. There's no, like, if you tucked it away here, people would still see it and be mad about it. That's pretty much your only option would be to tuck it away right here. Like, for example, I can show you. We do, if I put it there. It's not even snapping to the path. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. People don't mind solar panels? Well, I'd have to, I think, do research for it. Like the mechanic research. I guess that's an option. Do you know what animal was supposed to go back here? In the Goodwin house? Like on the first level of the game, they ask you to put something in here. I don't remember what it is. If I could remember, then we could easily add the animal. I can tell that it's something tropical. That's about it. Something that potentially can climb? Maybe? Kind of looks too small and basic to be panda. But it's a low wall. Which is interesting. Interesting that it's a low wall. Yeah, this area is out of power too. I mean, we can always change the things that are in there. Pangolin? Pangolins can climb. It would have to be climb-proof walls. I could see this being pangolin, maybe. Because can't pangolins climb? Oops, I guess that's what we're doing. This is what has been selected. Wait, where is this clouded oh, there's a clouded leopard that has to be placed, too. What the hell? Maybe it's for the clouded leopard. It's too small, though. No way. There's no way. There's no way. No, the clouded leopard has to go somewhere else in the game. There's no way. Yeah, clouded leopard would have to go, like, way back here in its own separate thing. With, like, a climbing frame. Yeah, they'd need, like, a full wall. I guess brick, they can't climb brick or glass anyway, so you don't really need that. That's good to know. This is the hippo back here. Yeah, look at this complicated, like, way to get down here. This is kind of sick, though. Underwater viewing. It's just a weird way to get there, though. Oh, I wonder if I could put, what is the attraction point under? Like the what's Vista Point under? Because if I put a Vista Point down there, it'll get people to go in, no matter what. They're so tiny! Oh, hello! So I thought there was an armadillo in this game as well. Speaking about, like, aardvarks and pangolins and things, is there an armadillo? Is that, like, a separate DLC that's not out yet? Because this is so small. It's such a tiny little thing. This area is too big. Too big for this little creature. I wonder if it has a cohabitation species. Do you have a cohabitation species? No. No, it do not. It's gonna get lost in there. So we were supposed to add a pangolin and a clouded leopard. But I don't know anything about the clouded leopard. $500. Grade 2, climb proof up to 10 feet requires climbing. 10 feet is pretty tall. It's like this. It couldn't totally climb and get out of there. Do 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 do. Alright, so I guess my only problem is I have no idea what to do as far as, like, work zones go. That's my concern. Because, like, this is back here. That's a trade. There's a keeper hut. What work zone are you in? Okay, just build another underdog. This is a staff room anyway, or staff path anyway. I'll just make a work zone. I'll just make my own. Make my own work zone. Do 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 do. Okay, so work zones. It's like 104. This is like the back of the map. We'll just call it far back. And anyone that's brand new, there's not even enough vets for this game. Lion side and Grizzly side. There's not even enough vets. I just hired one. How is the one I just hired? Wait, no, I just hired a keeper. Not a vet, right? I did the wrong thing. That's on me. There we go. Okay, so this person has to go here. The other one, I don't know. It doesn't matter, I don't think. Pick a side. Any side. There's too many work zones. This is way too complicated. I don't know why they did it this way. This is like hurting my brain, to be honest. Like 104 things to manage? No thanks. We'll just do it this way. Here, you. Correct. You. Scroll to the bottom, bro. And then you. That's right. I need the Need a power upgrade, don't I? It looks like it's almost done. Just needed info panels, yo. Clouded leopard. And then how do you spell pangolin? Pangolin? Of course, there is like a different language. Pangolin. That seems simple enough. I feel like this should be on that side. Can I move that? It just makes more sense, because this is the staff path anyway. So they can go, the keepers can go direct in. He needs trees. With coverage. That doesn't count. Okay, so the cherry blossoms are climbable. Clouded leopard. There you are. Do 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 do. It's hard to keep track of something that keeps moving. Can you stay still for 2 seconds here? Of course, none of this is correct. Yeah, it can get up there, but it doesn't list that it... Like, I know this is climbable. Maybe it's not seeing that the clouded leopard can climb. But it has to. Yeah, it totally can. There's a thing for it. Yeah, there's a whole section for it. Hmm. I know it can get up there. And so there is a sprinkler. And you need... plants from tropical Asia, which would include this tree. This seems to be a good tree for a lot of animals. It's not giving me the total reading that I need. Maybe it wants a specific thing. No, it just wants big trees. It likes big trees. Okay. It likes big coverage. That's understandable. Maybe it wants to climb them. I don't know. Those are kind of out of control, though. Put some bamboo in here. Do 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 do. This is all covered now. You're saying a vet can't reach the habitat, yet they're in the habitat, so... I think you're lying to me, yo. The lemurs need a person to clean up here. Is there not an entrance? Wait, what? The gate's back there. I have no idea what work zone they're in. I don't know. I'm sure there's a whole section called lemur. They'll figure it out. My research has to be done by now. No? Why did it like restart? It actually like restarted. That's frustrating. Is it because it's a level 2 person? It's locked. What? Wait, it let me start the research and then it locked me out of the rest of the research? But it says the wind turbine's available to unlock right here. Excuse me? Excuse me? Maybe you can't get wind turbines on this challenge mode. That's just the way it is. I have to build a really basic climbing structure for the clouded leopard. And also it needs these rubbing pads. How far can a leopard jump? Alright, game. Oop. Oh, now I don't know what you're doing. Freaking out. Okay, hold on. I can do this. If it lets me click on this one, thank you. So when I do this, I'm hoping that the animal is smart enough to use it properly. They should be.
Oh yeah!
You can figure that out, right? Yeah, this is highlighted. This is not. So that means this one isn't working. Why? What's your problem? I want to see you start climbing. There you go. It really doesn't want me to do this. It really does not want me to try doing this for some reason. It says no. There it is. I just want you to be able to get up there. Yeah, what the heck? It like reset my power option. That was weird. Like it's fine now. I don't know what was happening before. Why do these look different than these? There's just because these are juvenile. I see, okay. Yeah. Males, females, and juveniles have different pictures. Unless they don't look different. I was trying to find out where this was. Where'd that bear go? I just got a toy for you. Toys unlocked. I don't even know what this one is. Prey scented sack. They got cubs in there. Look at this view. You can watch the bear try to get at that feeder. That's really cool. We're having too much fun. Now we're having too much fun. Release a hippo into the wild. I don't know how many hippos we have, though. Go get a new one. Done. If I can find the gate, I can see the population number. It's a mom and her baby. Hip, hop, the hibbity, hop, hop. Well, that's a pygmy hippo. You think that would go along with the regular hippo? They should cohabitate. It says no. The game says nah. But I say we gonna try it anyway. Guest numbers 4150. Receive a zoo inspection of 2.0. We just need the inspector to show up. I should already be beyond that. Should have had something for the pangolin. Hard to find it, it's so tiny. So he does like the sprinkler. You didn't say that before. You were like, this is for the wrong animal. But you lie. Oh, it's gonna climb. Okay, or not. Or it's just gonna jump off, okay. They have a mind of their own sometimes. Do-do. I do like the clouded leopard a lot, though. Very pretty animal. This is like one of those animals that would be fun to bust your ass and make a really cool habitat for, too. Like, just spend all day making a habitat for this. The clouded leopard is vulnerable with 10,000 in the wild. It's a medium-sized arboreal cat that lives in the forests and grasslands of Southeast Asia. It has a yellow to gray fur that is covered in large black reticulated rings. Their head, legs, and tails are covered in black spots and stripes. Clouded leopards are between 22 and 43 inches long. They like to be pretty much solo. They don't like people. There's a bunch of stuff you can unlock for them. Look at that. It seems like it showed me some of the stuff that I can unlock, but not everything. Yeah, it just says food enrichment, but it doesn't tell you exactly. Like for the elephants, level 1, you get all of that. You get all those things for level 1? Seems too good to be true. I feel like usually it's actually one thing. Breeding research. Now, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Breeding research. Huh. Education bonus? Not sure what that means either. Does that mean like an additional type of video, or it just increases the education rating people get from that animal? And my guest count is getting to that laggy point again, around 4,000. Anything above like 3,000 in this game, it gets kind of choppy. I think it's a lot of people were telling me it's the same way on PC though. Because they did not put for some reason in this game, there is not a guest count limiter. Like, there's not a guest capacity meter. There's one in Planet Coaster, and I always set it to, like, max 3,000. I would not go over 3,000, because I knew, I was like, the game, because it takes from the memory or something from the game, and it just makes it chunk. It's like, because it has to process what every single guest is doing. The guests aren't, like, complicated. But they do have needs. There is, like, a whole guest system. They have energy, hunger, thirst, toilet, education, recent thoughts, happiness, and then, like, this times 3,000. Oh, excuse me. It's a lot. It's a lot to process. That's all we have to do is get the guest count that high, and I don't. Other than adding animals, there's no real way to do that. So, I think I'm just gonna check the progress of this one more time. I'd like to get this power done, dude. And it's feeling like it's not moving. It's not moving. It's not moving at all. Go fast forward, but it's not gonna work. Pygmy Hippo seems to get along with the other hippo. That kind of makes sense. Why is that not a cohabitant? I feel like if they can live together, the game should say that. I shouldn't have to figure that out on my own. I can't even afford a new one. Yeah, they like being in groups of two. I can't even afford a second one, so... I don't know if we should trade that or what. It's not even an option. It's not even an option. Okay. Alright. Animal is thirsty. Well, give it some water. What are you doing, man? I think... Yeah, this is just the vet research for that. I have something for the zebras. Where were they? They were way over here. They hate this environment. They're so mad. Oh, they hate this one. They hate that tree for some reason. Why did that go down? Why do you hate these? They want less plants? I don't understand what you're asking. Alright, zebra. Yeah, it's literally getting worse. You get no plants then. You're complaining too much. I'm not helping you anymore. The giraffes love it. The zebras say no. I don't understand why. Like, why does it go down? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe because they like the small plants, but not the big trees. I don't know. I'm too tired to figure it out. I'm like yawning over here. I think I'm winding down. Ready for sleep. I don't know if I can get this guest count today. Can't really add animals anymore either. Kind of maxed out on the zoo. And that power research is just not happening. It's like actively not happening. I feel like it's either the challenge is blocking it from happening. It made progress. It did make progress. We'll just fast forward and wait. I don't know what else to do. Wonder if another hippo will show up on the... Oh, look at that. Give me the pygmy and free my soul. I want to sell this pygmy on the animal market, please. Everything's grayed out. I can't even move it. We like to move it, and the game says no. I mean, it's not even the fact that it's a bad mechanic, because they're like trained to level 4, so it's not a mechanic issue. The Circle of Life. We got a trophy for the Circle of Life. I think it was to have a lion cub born in captivity or something. Or twins. I think we just had twins. Congratulations, Mama. Congratulations. Mechanic research is done for the habitats, but not for the power. It's getting closer. It's getting there. I want to get that done before we end the stream. Because then I can come back and do whatever with this level at some point in the future. I don't know. There it is. So that should give me the that should give me solar power. Yeah, or wind turbines, whatever. That's eco-friendly. So apparently this doesn't affect guests. Is that true? I kind of want to just put it down and see. People are saying that this doesn't... Nobody cares if this is visible. There's nowhere to even put it right now for this testing. It does just a way smaller area. Well, I'm curious what the area is. Yeah. I mean, you'd still have to kind of space it a little bit away. Like a space, at least it's like one block around, like one grid space around it, pretty much. Compared to this, which is like 3 grid blocks maybe in a circle for a regular generator. So it is, you're right, it is a smaller area. But it's not like not effective. They still get annoyed. But yeah, we got that done. And then next time we'll play challenge mode on a new level. A brand new level. That'll be the plan. That'll probably be next week sometime. Tomorrow we'll be streaming Helldivers 2. And then Assassin's Creed, then Undercard Season 9 finales Monday. Then next week is Ermac in Mortal Kombat 1. So a lot of big stuff coming for the live stream. So stay tuned for some premium live content only here on the Twitch and then later posted on the YouTube, but gotta get here first for that exclusive, for the exclusive juices that flow straight from my brain out of my mouth and into your ears.